let's talk about dinner, okay? This was a wedding. They had like 220 people, and there's a lot of young people. And I don't always do this, but I want to share my dinner playlist with you guys, okay? Like what I played, and I just reiterate how important dinner is. So here's my dinner list. Up until like kind of I ate and I got things going, so it was about like that hour or whatever. Dinner is so important. I've said this before. I'll say it again real quick. It's your opening set, okay? It's going to give you valuable intel of what the crowd likes, and it's also, if you play it right, and you got people bopping, you got people singing along, you got people tapping their foot, they're going to be vibing. They might have an extra drink. They might drink a little more than they thought they were. They might stay a little longer than they thought they were, and then that's when you get people to dance that want to dance. That's when you really just get that perfect crowd, that crowd that'll just dance to anything. Like, you want to get them drunk, loose, vibing, whatever the right mindset is for that particular person. You want to accomplish that, right? And dinner is like the biggest, most important part. Never auto mix dinner, mix the whole thing. So I started out this dinner with my girl. Great sing along. Okay, worked well. Okay, good. Now I know oldies will work a little later if I want to get into some of that stuff. Come and Get Your Love, another great sing along. Okay, by a Native American band, Redbone. Great sing along. Then I went to Jack and Diane, more 80s rockish, right? They were jamming. Cool. Then I went to I Think I'm in Love with You. That's Jessica Simpson. That uses the sample from Jack and Diane. And if you look at the timestamps, right, some of these I'm mixing 1 minute, 2 minutes. I'm quick mixing this too, right? I Think I'm in Love with You. Worked great as well. That tells me, okay, maybe some white girl stuff would work, but let me extra test it. Then I put in Unwritten, right? That's another white girl song. Is that going to work? They were jamming. Standing in a funny window, right? Whatever. Cool. All right, now I know they were singing to that. Now I know, all right, the white girl shit'll work. Check. Then I go, let's check some alternatives. So then I go, I Miss You by Blink-182. I mentioned that on a show, I think, one of my episodes. It's the Where Are You? Like that that stupid ass, whatever. It's a jam, though. Great for dinner, too. Like low-key, whatever, Blink-182. They're jamming. Great. Now alt rock is going to work. Then I went into Hungry Heart by Bruce Springsteen. Just a couple of the older ladies were jamming, but not really. I'm like, all right, so I'm not going to play Bruce at this wedding, right? Bruce, you might think I'm crazy because, like, obviously Bruce is from New Jersey, so, like, that's something, like, I'll test the waters. I don't play Bruce every wedding, but, like, Bruce Bon Jovi, you kind of test the waters. Do I want to go down that road, or do these people think it's played out at this point, So that's what I did there. Sir Duke, Only Want to Be With You. Sir Duke, I just want to play because I like that song. Only Want to Be With You, I played to see if like any of the 90s boo-boo shit work. The A-E-I-O-U, like Hootie and the Blowfish. That did not work. Okay, good. Then I went to Hold On. So since that didn't work and I just got done playing a song that I personally like with Sir Duke, then I'm like, all right, well, I got to get them going again. Let me go back to White Girl. So Hold On by Wilson Phillips. It's from the Bridesmaids movie. Works great. They're singing along. Then Love on Top. Then I want to go back to the older people. Let's get it. Let's Stay Together. Some older people start slow dancing to that. Played the whole thing of that, right? Then I Keep Forgetting, which is the Regulate sample. Michael McDonald, right? Got people jamming. Went right with it. I felt like hearing Sledgehammer. It mixed great. I played Sledgehammer. That's my fucking jam. Peter Gabriel. Then I went to Fly Like an Eagle. Okay. The original, not the Seal one, right? Then Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, the popular internet meme song, right? Benny and the Jets. I Try by Macy Gray to see if it was like, if I could do some R&B and stuff later. That worked. So, okay, noted. And then I went to eat. I was actually really hungry this day, so I played like, they had a couple songs on their list. They actually had Scenes from Italian Restaurant and Tiny Dancer on their list. And I played those all the way through if you look at the timestamps because... that's when I snuck and went and ate. So I played it all the way through. So I waited. I was in the other room. I kind of hear like when it was almost done. I ran, put on Tiny Dancer, came back, ran, put on Tennessee Whiskey, piano, and then Piano Man. It's all coming back to me. And honestly, if I move this right here, then I Have Nothing was the last one. So at the end, so I got done eating during like Tennessee Whiskey. Then I played Piano Man all the way through. It's all coming back to me, most of it, right? Which is like a big sing-along people like. And then I Have Nothing, which is like a Whitney Houston big sing-along. And that's like a deep 90s one. So like if I Have Nothing works, usually I can play Pump Up the Jam and Good Vibrations and like all that 90s shit, right? Show Me Love, obviously, and all that. So, I just wanted to explain to you guys, like, show you guys what I played one day and, like, explain, like, the method. You know what I mean? Like, my thought process as I'm doing it. I'm not just just dragging songs in there and then walking away, or even just if you're standing there, you should be mixing. There's no reason to let the program mix for you while you're standing there. That's stupid. I don't care. Oh, I'm visiting table. There's nothing you need to do where you couldn't mix a damn song. You want to go visit a table, do it in between mixing. There's just no reason for it. You're missing out on a huge opportunity, right? So I did this entire set, played a bunch of songs, got people vibing while simultaneously giving myself very, very good intel that worked later. That allowed me to pack that dance floor for the rest of the night. It's so important. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. I can't stress it enough, okay? Mix during dinner. Always.